Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Can he get it through? Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's gone back to the keeper. No goals as yet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he was quick to react. That's destined for the flank.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tchouaméni, and it's Dembele.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Dembele. Dembele getting forward. Passing is crisp and sharp. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now this could be a shot at goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Cherki does well to get it back. And it's made its way to him. Tries a shot! Looking to play him in. Opts to play it back. He's had it taken off him. Great vision. Chips it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's neat. Played out to the left flank. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's slung out wide. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And we have the first dead ball. He's trying the shot. And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. How they've waited. Now they have it. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Serbia have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
Touch for a shot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Knocks it into space. Forward it goes. It's a goal kick. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's in a great position here. Olise.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's nice. Just about up to 75 minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to... He's having a hit! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! No mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 26.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 14.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Attention.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Space for him to turn and look. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foot in. That has been slung wide. This is a promising build-up. In with the challenge.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
That'll be a throw. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. And the shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Serbia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans, A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
Votre attention, s'il vous
So
plaît.
there we have it, Jim.
Le
A
propriétaire
game
joue
seemingly
le
destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get it through? Now who's going to be first to this? Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
pinches it off him. And now the breakaway. Cherky. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they get him away? Just the keeper in his way, and the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cherky is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Serbia are looking to go forward now. Pressing high and with purpose. Serbia yet to have an attempt on goal. He's had it taken off him. Looking for the run. Chance! Goal! Serbia! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Serbia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Serbia do have a chance to counter here.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Koundé cuts out the pass. So what can they make of this? Looking to play him in. This looks promising. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's travelling a long way. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. He's going for goal! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in a great position here. Incoming delivery.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Olise. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Temps additionnel, 1
Conte.
minute.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pass somewhat off target. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to clear it. Good read, needed to be... And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Serbia leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Serbia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he thumps it clear. He has a look up. Serbia have the chance to go the other way. That's really well manoeuvred. Elise's cross. And it's hoisted clear. That's a little off target. Could be danger here. Looking for options for movement. Conte. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Elise. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win games.
He's having a pop! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serbia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Elise. Nice looking ball. He's got away. Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that is a little undercooked. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Now that looks a decent ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Knocks it out wide. Dembele. Chance here to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, that's been intercepted. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Cherki does have his name on the score sheet, of course. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Spread to the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now this could be a great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 26.
So we have movement on both benches.
25. À leur place, le numéro 14. Le numéro 6. Changement. Temps additionnel.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Kamavinga. That has been cut short. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. And we are already back underway. And again, he lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It's Rabiot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Rabiot clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He can run onto that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Serbia have got it back, and they'll have another go. Might be danger here. Great vision. Kamavinga. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Oh, shooting chance! So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Pour le
And
remplacer.
so the last
le
chance to
numéro 9.
find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? It's a good spell of possession, this. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's only too happy to take that back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thuram. Driving on and making good progress. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that has been knocked clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass.
Changement en cours.
That's at the end. Serbia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have to...
And the shot! Goal! Serbia! And Serbia score first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Serbia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And it's made its way to him. That is great defending, so alert. And he was quick to react. That has ended up in no man's land. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Serbia can try it again now.
Corner number 2 then.
And it's been taken short. Out towards the flank.
And the return pass. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he get on?
Great chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Serbia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's in a good position.
He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game.
They've played it short. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And he skips past his man. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And the counter-attack is on for France. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Elise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's found a way through.
Conte.
Real chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele. Cherki. And he cuts out the supply.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Half-time getting close now. Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's had a shot! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good running with the ball.
Aimed beyond the defence.
And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Serbia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Stood up well to him there. This is a promising build-up.
France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball.
Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Wriggles his way through. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got...
Chance, surely! Goal! Serbia! And again they hit the front. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's destined for the flank.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a pretty loose pass.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Serbia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Goes for a shot!
And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mignon punts it upfield. Looking for the run. Now it's Olise. And the shot's on here.
He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 26.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 14.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Attention.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And he's forced to go back. Shaped ball.
Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Serbia now on the verge of victory. Save for a few...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, a gilt-edged chance.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Strokes it back. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Serbia really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across...
And the shot! Goal! Serbia! And Serbia score first. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come...
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, important interception. That has ended up in no man's land. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in, and the pass is intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serbia already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to...
Judge, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball.
Chance for a shot! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Serbia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Brilliantly cut out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? And the counter is on.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Driving through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Serbia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. This is a promising build-up. That has been cut short.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's well spotted. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Dembele.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Serbia are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. So straight into the second half. Might be big chance! And that's a tiny finish. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
The defender is not giving up on this. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through here. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so...
And the finish! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Dembele at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Just one in it now.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because...
Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. France are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Lovely pass.
And a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Now this could be a chance. Shot could be on. Dembele on 2 now and looking for 3. Distributed tidily. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Looking for options for movement. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Knocks it into space.
Serbia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 26, le numéro 11, le numéro 25.
Good time, excellent interception.
Le numéro 14, le numéro 9, le numéro 6. Attention, changement.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pass somewhat off target. It's not an especially good pass, that. This is a promising build-up. Rabiot.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's been slipped through. And he's heaved it away. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Serbia, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This further to improve their cause. Terrific save by Manuel. Gets a good foot in there.
Serbia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit
Temps
now.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Upamecano cuts out the pass. That pass has been well intercepted. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Serbia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Serbia clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness. They'd identified that and never really let go.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways. Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Serbia presented with a golden opportunity here.
This to make it 1-0.
For sure.
Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Quarter of an hour played. Well, they've got it again. Cherki.
Not the most convincing of passes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. He's found the way through.
That's good play from him.
No way through, so back it comes.
Shapes to shoot!
Changement pour la France.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a good foot in there. And now they can spring out of defence. Chouameni looking for the run,
And that could set him on his way.
getting up there. Goal!
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's definitely not his best. Lovely pass.
Decent chance!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
No way through.
Oh, really well played.
Great vision, and he's worked it through. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Dembele, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's having a go!
And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. Into the lead once more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Serbia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Serbia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Nicely weighted ball, and he welcomes it in. Always goal side. Aims beyond the defence.
And he shoots! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
And it's half-time.
Serbia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Attention, s'il vous plaît.
Serbia leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game.
Avant que la fourrière ne l'emporte.
So let's get the ball rolling. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. Oh, some astute defending there. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Conte.
He's had a shot!
And that is a truly outstanding save.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Serbia.
He's having a hit!
Lacking in accuracy.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to...
Chance! It's in! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And he's done it again. Oh, just a keeper now. And the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Stood up well to him there. Tries to play it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. France have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball. That's put paid to the danger. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh no, what has happened here? That has not gone well. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a key interception. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Can he finish? Oh, off the bar! Oh, good finish! It's all becoming so easy. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 25.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Le numéro 13.
Serbia palpably
Le numéro
stronger,
9.
better, superior. Could go all the way here. Tries one from range. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Confirmation
additionnel.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And the referee brings it to a close. Serbia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Votre attention, s'il
How would
vous
you
plaît.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Serbia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.